In this episode, I'm going to be discussing a new feature coming to FSL Mobile that has to do with on hold for parts. As many of you know, the on hold for parts process that we have been using is a bit cumbersome and a bit confusing. The way we would put a work order on hold for parts is we would have to open the actions menu, create a parts request, go to the related tab, and find that parts request. Then we'd have to open it and enter in the parts that we need to have ordered, then back out and open the actions menu again, and then select on hold for parts. And the way this is different is now I can go to the action menu and I can see number 12 here is on hold for parts. As I touch that, it takes me right in to create the parts request. And so it gives me two options right off. One of them is to add, change, or delete a part. And the second one is a feature that a lot of you have been asking for. It is delete part request. And so that will actually allow me to delete the parts request if I don't need it. If somebody runs a part over to me and I now don't need to have the order split or have the parts ordered, I can delete that. And so if I hit that and hit next, it says, are you sure you want to delete this parts request? I'm going to select no, and I'm going to go with add, change, or delete part. As I hit next, it brings me to a screen where it asks me information about the part that I need to have ordered. And so like the parts consume feature, it is going to allow me to enter in the part name or a description, the coat part number or the SAP material number. And once again, the part number, especially coat part number, is the best. It will find them all, and putting in a description, you'd have to search through a list. But if you've got that coat part number, it is going to find that right away. And so I'm going to put in a diffuser, and I need to have 5 of those ordered. I can put in my shipping comments, which the part specialist will see and know how I need to have those parts shipped. And then I'm going to hit next. As I do, then it starts building that list of parts that I need to have ordered. I can see here that I need 5 diffusers, and I have the option to edit that by hitting the pencil. And really I needed 6. Or I can hit the trash can and delete that. And so now it takes me back to the screen where I can add parts or I can delete the parts request. I'm going to hit next and say that I do need that. Oops. Those 6 diffusers. And then I'm going to say I also need some nozzles. Need 6 of those. And I would put in my shipping that I want. So I would normally put in ground. There are times where you could put in overnight or ship to store or Saturday delivery, overnight Saturday delivery. But in most cases, it's going to be ground. And so then if I hit next and next again, it's going to take me to the screen where I can confirm my times, add in my comments, and then complete the service appointment and move on. Now, if I hit the X here, I'm still on site. It takes me back into the service appointment. And if I open that up and I hit add, change, delete part, there are my parts still there. And now if I decide, oh, I didn't need to order those parts, somebody brought those to me or whatever the situation is, I can click the X to get out of it and then delete part request. Are you sure you want to delete it? Yes. Finish. And now I could complete that order and it would allow me to, where in the past it wouldn't do that because that part request is something that you cannot delete. Once you create it, it is there and there's no going back. And so this is a really cool feature that I think a lot of you are going to like. And that is on hold for parts.